Hello everyone. In this video, we will study about the chapter Polynomials. In this video, we will see what is polynomial. Okay. With examples, we will see this video will be useful for students of class 9th and above. Okay. Before understanding what is polynomial, first we will learn what are algebraic expressions. Algebraic expressions. First we will see what is algebraic expression. We already studied this in the lower classes. We will recall this. See, an algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase consisting of numbers, variables and operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It does not include an equal sign. Okay, see this example. See this expression 3x plus 5. Here x is a variable, right? And numbers 3 and 5 are numbers. So if we combine these numbers, variables and mathematical operation like addition, here see addition sign is there. Okay, so it can have addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, such type of expressions are called algebraic expressions. Okay, now see this example 3x plus 5. Here see this x is called as a variable. Okay, so this x is called as a variable. X is an unknown number. Variable means the value of this x we don't know. Okay, so the value of x we don't know, it is an unknown value and it can change. Okay, so it is a variable. This alphabet, the alphabets which are there in algebraic expressions are called variables. So here x is a variable. Now see this number here 5. Okay, this 5 is called constant. Okay, so this 5 is called constant. Okay, see there is no variable with this 5. Okay, ये 5 के साथ कोई भी variable नहीं है. Okay, it is just a number 5. So it is called as a constant. Okay, now see this number 3. This number 3. Okay, this number. Now this number is called as, number 3 is called as a coefficient. Okay, it is multiplied with the variable. Okay, ये जो 3 है वो x के साथ है, वो एक ही टर्म है 3x. This is a single term. It is the 3 is multiplied with the variable. So this 3 is called coefficient. Okay, so coefficient of x. The variable here is x. So this 3 is called coefficient of x. Okay, see here we do not have equal to sign. Okay, इक्वल टू साइन नहीं है यहाँ पे. इक्वल टू साइन होता तो ये इक्वेशन होता. ओके, इफ देयर वाज इक्वल टू साइन देन वी विल कॉल दिस इक्वेशन, बट हियर वी डू नॉट हैव इक्वल टू साइन. ओके, so in this algebraic expression there are two terms. Okay, this 3x is the first term and this, and here the 5 is there. No, this is the second term. So here there are two terms. Okay, so first term 3x is first term and 5 is second term. Okay, next we will see what is a polynomial with the help of examples. Before understanding what is polynomial, first see these examples. I will show what is polynomial with the help of these examples. Okay, see here there are 4 algebraic expressions. Okay, just now we have seen what is algebraic expressions. So all these are algebraic expressions. Now we will find the powers of variables. Okay, so now we will find the powers of variables. Okay, see here. Now here the variable is what? P. P cube minus half p square plus p. Okay, so the variable is what? P. Now the powers of the variables. Powers means what? The exponent of this variable. See, p cube. Cube is there, no? So this is the power of p cube. The power of p cube is 3. The power of p square is this 2, and here only p is there. That means we have 1. Okay, so in the first example, the powers of variable is what? 3, 2, 1. Okay, here p is there, means here 1 is there. Okay, p raised to 1 is there. So here the power of the variable is what? In p cube, the power of variable p is 3. The next term, minus half p square. In this term, the power of p is 2 and plus p. Here only p is there. That means the power of that variable is what? That means the power of that variable is 1. Okay. So this is the powers of variable for the first expression. Okay. The first algebraic expression. Now see the second one. M square plus 2n cube minus root 3 m raised to 5. See here two variables are there. See here m is one variable and n is another variable. Okay. Now we have to see the powers of this variable. So the power of m square is 2. So the power of this 2n cube is this 3 and minus root 3 m raised to 5. The power of this is 5. Okay. The power of the variable m is 2. In the second term, the power of the variable n is 3. And in the third term, the power of the variable m is 5. Okay. Now see this 8. 8 is also algebraic expression. Okay. See 8 we can write it as 8 equal to 8 into x raised to 0. Okay. 8x raised to 0 we can write. See because see 8 is what? 8 we can write as 8 into 1. Okay. Which is equal to 8 into this 1 we can write it as any variable raised to 0. X raised to 0 is, see any variable x raised to 0 is equal to what? 1. Okay, this we have studied in the chapter of indices. Okay, in laws of indices we have seen any variable raised to 0 is equal to 1. So this 1 we can write it as x raised to 0. Okay, so here see what we have, 8 we can write it as 8 into x raised to 0. Okay, x raised to 0. Here the power of this variable x is what? This 0. So here the power of this variable in this is 0. Okay, understood? In 8 how we are getting x raised to 0. Okay, the power of the variable here is 0. And the next one, see 7x cube plus 5x square minus x plus 6. See here there are how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terms. In the first term, the power of x is 3. In the second term, 2. And in the third term, 1. And in the last term, we have 0. So the power of x in first term is 3. In the second term, it is 2. And in the third term, it is 1. And in the last, here 6. 6 is a constant. Okay. So for constant, the power of the variable will be 0. Okay. See here. Here 8 is constant. So the power of variable is 0. Okay. Understood how we are getting? Now understood. Now from here we will see what is a polynomial. Okay. See. Okay. Now consider these numbers 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 0 and all these numbers you see. All these numbers are whole numbers. Okay. So what is it? These numbers are whole numbers. Whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay. See, we do not have half, minus 1, minus 2. Such numbers are not there. Right? ये पूरा पूरा numbers है यहाँ पे जो भी है. Okay, it is a whole number. So such type of expressions are called polynomials. Okay, the algebraic expressions in which the power of variable is a whole number. See, in all these expressions, the power of the variable is a whole number. Okay, ये सारे expressions के जो power हैं variables के वो whole numbers हैं, पूरे पूरे numbers हैं. So such type of expressions are called polynomials. Okay, now we will see the definition of polynomials. Now see here, polynomials, the definition is in an algebraic expression, if the powers of the variables are whole numbers, then that algebraic expression is known as polynomials. Okay. So, in an algebraic expression, the powers of the variables are whole numbers. Okay. The power should be whole number. Whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay. The powers of the variables. What should be whole numbers? the powers of the variable should be whole numbers. Then that algebraic expression is called as polynomial. Okay, just now we have seen, see here, in this algebraic expression, the power of the variables are all whole numbers. So all these expressions are called polynomials. See here, all these four expressions are polynomials. Okay, understood? Okay, now see this expression. Now see the first one. 7a square plus 6. See here, the variable, see this is the variable and the power of the variable is 2, which is a whole number. Okay, and here also it is a constant term. So this is a polynomial. See here, the second one, 1 upon n is there. So 1 upon n, the power of this variable n is what? Minus 1. Okay, 1 upon n we will write it as n raised to minus 1. So this is not a polynomial. Second one is not a polynomial. Okay. Okay. Now see this number, any 8. See this number 8. This is called as a constant polynomial. Okay. Constant polynomial. See here, this one is there, no? This number 8. Here only number is there. This is called as a constant polynomial. Okay. Now we will solve some examples and with that we will understand. Okay, what is polynomial. Now see here. Remember, this is important statement. Every polynomial is an algebraic expression, but not every algebraic expression is a polynomial. See here, we will see with example. See this two examples. Okay. See the first example, 3y square minus 5y plus 12, and the second example, root x plus 1. In the see, both the examples are algebraic expressions, right? But see here, the first one is a polynomial, second one is not. See this first one here, see the 3x square minus 5y plus 12. Here the, see the powers, here it is 2 and here it is 1. Okay, so the first example, it is an algebraic expression. Okay, and it is also polynomial. Okay, now see the second example, root x plus 1. Here see, it is an algebraic expression, right? It is algebraic expression, but see here, the x, it is here, it is root x. So see here, square root of x, we can write it as x raised to half. Okay, here root x is there. So the power of this x is what? Half. Okay, so this is not a polynomial. So this root x plus 1, it is not a polynomial. Okay, understood? सो सारे पॉलिनोमियल्स जो हैं वो एल्जेब्राइक एक्सप्रेशंस होते हैं, बट सारे एल्जेब्राइक एक्सप्रेशंस ये पॉलिनोमियल हो ये जरूरी नहीं है. सी दिस सेकेंड एग्जांपल, इट इज एल्जेब्राइक एक्सप्रेशन बट दिस expression is not a polynomial. Okay, now we will solve examples related to polynomials. Okay, this is from exercise 3.1. Okay, this is the example. We will solve this question, question 1. Okay, state whether the given algebraic expressions are polynomials. Justify. So in this question, see, it is already, we can see all these examples are algebraic expressions. Okay, so we have to show, we have to find it is polynomials or not. Okay, if it is not a polynomial, we have to justify. हमें फाइंड आउट करना है ये पॉलिनोमियल्स है या नहीं है. अगर नहीं है तो उसको, उसका रीजन क्या है ये जस्टिफाई करना है. सो वी विल सॉल्व दिस. फर्स्ट वन वी विल सॉल्व. सो द क्वेश्चन इज y plus 1 by y. So see here, this y plus 1 by y, we can write it as equal to y plus 1 by y, we can write it as, see, 1 by y is equal to, what we can write this? This is y raised to minus 1. Okay, 1 by y is y raised to minus 1. We have learnt this in indices chapter. Okay, I will give the link of that video in the description and the I button. So this 1 by y, we can write it as y raised to minus 1. Okay, so what we will get? Y plus y raised to minus 1. Okay, Understood? This is the question, and which is equal to, this is how we will write now. Okay, next step. Here the power of variable y is -1, which is not a whole number. -1 जो है वो whole number नहीं है. It is a negative integer. Okay, it is a negative number. So this algebraic expression, that is first one, that is y plus 1 by y, is not a polynomial. Okay, so the next step we will write. So the last step, therefore y plus 1 by y is not a polynomial. This first one, it is not a polynomial. This is how you have to write along with the reason. Okay, you have to justify it with the reason. Okay, ये जो वेरिएबल का जो पावर है वो होल नंबर नहीं है, दैट मीन्स ये पॉलिनोमियल भी नहीं है. ओके, द पावर ऑफ वेरिएबल इज नॉट अ होल नंबर, so this is not a polynomial. Okay, this is how you have to solve the first one we have done. Second one we will see. So the second one we will solve this second one, 2 minus 5 root x, which is equal to 2 minus 5 root x. How you can write? See, x raised to 1 by 2. Understood? This is how you have to write. See, the power of this variable, that is x raised to half, right? Root x is there, no? So that we have written x raised to half. So the power of this variable is half. Okay, which is not a whole number. Half is not a whole number. Okay, therefore 2 minus 5 root x is, see, then we have to write this question. Okay, therefore 2 minus 5 root x is not a polynomial. This is how you have to solve. Next we will solve the third one. Okay, now the third one is x square plus 7x plus 9. This is the third one. Now see here, the power of the variable is, see, in the first term it is 2. In the second term only x is there. That means the power of this variable is 1. And here we have 9 is a constant here. Okay, so here with 9 we have the variable x raised to 0. Okay, here the power of the variable is 2, 1 and 0. Okay, the next step, here the powers of the variable x are 2, 1 and 0 respectively. Okay, which are whole numbers. So see, 2, 1 and 0, all these numbers are whole numbers. Okay, all the three numbers are whole numbers. 2 is also whole number, 1 is also whole number and 0 is also a whole number. Therefore, this means what? This expression is a polynomial. Okay. So the final step is, therefore x square plus 7x plus 9 is a polynomial. Okay. This is how you have to solve this example. Okay. Now see here, the fourth one and the fifth one, it is for you to solve. Here we end this video. If this video was useful to you, please like and share it. If you have any doubt in this topic, write it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.